Here we go. Truck's loaded with the door. For the first time, I don't have to have a whole truckload of gear. We're heading up to Murphy Mountain View. Turkey season starts Saturday morning. Can't wait. See you all up there. So last night I prepped the doorway a little bit, and as you can see, my shed is not quite as plumb and square as I thought it was. So I got it to where it's 35 3/4 inches wide, parallel, square, plumb. The door I cut to 35 3/4. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to plane off probably an 1/8 inch. And that won't be hard. Got a power planer. So I've got some face trim on the inside put in, and now I'm going to put this, which will be the backstop where the door will shut into. I'm going to have the door open this way. Yes, it's going to open this way. So we're going to put the door trim on each side. Then I can stand the door up into the hole, put some blocks on the outside, and basically screw it in or block it in where it's in position. Then I can mount the hinges. Also realize I don't have the right size nails. So I'm going to tack this in with a couple screws for now. on board. Probably set the door in. All right, it's opening morning here on Murphy Mountain View. It's right at about 6 o'clock, about to head into the woods. It's a perfect day for turkey hunting. I'd say wish me luck, but by the time you see this, I'll be to the woods and back by then. It's not pretty, but they are pancakes. It's what's for breakfast. All right, this is about to get interesting. I've got some very thin spacers. Mert McCarty, my building trades teacher in high school, always used nickels for spacers. I don't have any nickels, so these aren't much thicker, but they'll do. And it's just a shed. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the door is going to be too wide, literally by less than 1/4 of an inch. So it's going to be a tight fit to start with. Hold that thought. Got the hand planer, we're going to fix it right here on the spot. Let's see. Got some blocks that'll hold it in once I get it set up there. Alright, here goes nothing. There's my 1/8 inch. I don't know if you can see that line. There's a pencil line right there. I'm close. Figured it'd be easier to make it smaller than it would be bigger. Alright, let's get this flipped around so I can plane it. Man, so close. So close. Got it to set to take 1/32 off at a time. That's scary. It almost looks flat. And 5.5. think that'll get it. Try one more time. Sweet! A little tight. Need to take a little more off. Just a little. This says 1/64th in each pass. Now we're going to put just a little angle on the front edge. I think that'll do it. So when I put the siding on, I'm probably going to have to take this off and reset the hinges on the outside of the siding. So it's still a little tight. There's a fat 1/8 inch over here down to nothing. And it's nothing down to a fat 1/8 inch. Yeah, fat 1/8 all the way. Okay, I can live with that. I prepped these blocks just for this. So that oh, there we go. Nope, on this side. So I'd prepped these blocks before I left home, and these are as thick as the trim. So there's going to be I'm going to need a piece right here. We'll cut that to the angle, and then we'll need another block about right there. So it's going to fit. I have a feeling I'm going to take these hinges off and wiggle them around a little bit. It's a tight fit over here, but I don't know if that'll matter as it opens. We're about to find out. We're at the fiddle around and figure it out stage. Moment of truth. Oh, spam. I've been waiting for them to call all day. Holy cow. Oh, victory! Not quite, but So, looks like my door's a little out of whack. Obviously, it's one test here. Okay, this is a little out. This one's dead on. So it's a little out too. Yeah, we're close. Oh man, I can't believe it swings though. I'm just happy for that. I don't know where I found these two sticks, but I made them into handles and they fit perfect. I have to pre-drill those. Alright, I got a door. I like it. I like it a lot. Of course there's a screw. Maybe I should have taken my jackets down first. I like that. That's a nice fit. Alright, science experiment. So I have an outdoor shower bag. I think it holds 3 gallons. Got it about 2/3 full. I just went up to the spring head, filled it up. Yeah, it's probably 50 degree, 60 degree water. So it's got a little thermostat here on the bottom of it. And as it gets hot enough, the Fahrenheit letters will show up as whatever temperature it gets up to. So it's about 20 after 3 in the afternoon. Maybe lost most of the good solar energy, but we'll see how hot it gets this afternoon. Might be able to take a shower with it. And if not, you boil some water and add to the bucket. So we'll see how hot it gets this afternoon. Hey guys, today's day 4. Turkey hunting update. It's going great. Amazing sunrises. The weather's been perfect. Turkeys are still gobbling. But as my best friend back home in Missouri said, well, if that's turkey hunting, how's turkey killing going? Okay, turkey killing's a whole other topic. I'm 0 for 2. Who knew? You had to see them to kill them. That ain't happening yet. So, still a good day out in the woods. Yeah, I gotta love the chase. Okay, so I'm, yeah, turkey killing and turkey hunting are 2 different topics. That was a good one, Daryl. Back on the outdoor shower, outhouse and outdoor shower. Let me flip this around. So before I had blocks on the back and it was just too tall. It just looked wobbly. It wasn't, but I didn't like it being up in the air that high, and it was, you know, another 18 or 16 inches off the ground here in the front. So everything's sitting on bricks, brick bats over on that end. Gets them up off the ground. It's all pressure treated lumber anyway, so it's all good. But sitting on blocks anyhow. So this is the minimum height, I guess, to get it level. And then it just looks better this way. I like this. So still no change in the plan, and this went up square and level a lot easier than the shed foundation did. Granted, this isn't near as big, but probably have some steps, work around and come over here to the end, and then the outdoor shower is going to extend into the hillside a little bit, and then this will all be decking, and then the outhouse will be down on that end. I have no idea how I'm going to build that outhouse, but going to put in literally floor joists, and then put pressure treated deck boards on top, and then the outhouse will go there on the end. The door will open this way, and see, there's the campsite down there, so it's far enough away, a little privacy, and because it's going to be a composting toilet, there's nothing going to be there to smell. Every time you come back, it'll be empty and cleaned, so that shouldn't be an issue. So here we go. Turned out pretty good. I like it. I'm still good. Yeah, everything's just sitting on top of each other right now, so I gotta anchor everything down. I've got some I think 12-inch anchor locks, like log cabin screws to hold all the big timbers together. So it's a good start for the day. All right, more later. Okay, science experiment part 2. Here's my shower bag, solar collector. So, okay, honor code's in effect. Yesterday I put it out too late. It never got hot enough. I put it out at 3 o'clock. Water never got warmed up by evening. I put this out this morning, and it's 3 o'clock, and it says, a little bit ago it said it was, if you can see that, it says it's 116 degrees. Gosh, I hope there. And now it's going up to 122. There you go. So that's well within range of taking a good shower. So fill it up, let it sit out in the sun. You got a nice hot shower. And 122 degrees would be a nice warm shower, on the verge of hot. So this thing works. And pretty soon it'll be hanging up there in a tree on that foundation for an outdoor shower. We're moving one step closer to being domesticated. Okay guys, we're closing out up here on the Murphy Mountain View. Tired, heading home, but got the shower and outhouse foundation laid. It's ready for some floor joists and decking. Then we can build on top of that. I got my solar farm set up for all 3 sets of solar lights. But man, they put out a lot of light at night, and it just makes it so much nicer instead of living off of a headlamp or a flashlight. Got the stove bought from some friends. That's going to be my summer cooking spot because it's going to be too hot to have a fire. And it'll give me a chance to burn some wood as well, but still have some place to cook easily. So we're going to get that set up. I got the holes filled in the roof of the shed. You don't see any more. You might see some white caulking, but you don't see any more sunlight coming through. Everything's packed up and cleaned up and put away. Nothing for the raccoons to get into. So it looks like we're ready to head home. It's been fun. Got a lot done. Had a blast turkey hunting. Didn't have so much fun turkey killing. Yet to accomplish that task. We'll probably be back up next week to get out in the woods some more with a shotgun. Hopefully my luck will change. But even if it doesn't, it's still a good day spent in the woods, and especially up here in the mountains in North Carolina. You guys, thanks again for watching. Holler if you have any questions. We'll see you next time. Bye.